Welcome back to the show, folks. It's I Quit My Band. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm good.
We're good, dude. The boys are back.
The boys are back.
Yeah.
The original, the Trinity has been restored. Yeah. My name's Nate.
I'm JJ.
I'm Evan.
Thank you for being here, folks. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't yet, comment down below. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for podcast clips and comedy skits. Get the shirt in the description and subscribe on Patreon. $5 a month for weekly bonus content. Episodes come out every Sunday. We just finished up talking about Supergroup. It's really sad.
I'm watching it again.
I was watching. I did
Cue
watch
it up,
it, yeah.
dude. Let it run.
I did I tried to do like the whole customer journey. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
I went to watch an episode and then I watched our take on it, and I was like, we should have done this.
My fiance has
more.
been watching the recaps that we did, and reminding me of like, oh, I want to watch. I want to watch
part.
Evan Seinfeld, in the strip club again, saying this is every man's
Maybe we'll just do 7 more episodes where we just try to do all the notes that we didn't take the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Like we said that the first time. Right?
No.
New stuff.
They're like 8 minutes long.
Yeah,
Episodes,
the
2 minutes.
redux.
Yeah, the redux.
We do got to pick another VH1 classic soon because it also helps give like a nice backbone to the Patreon.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. We were talking a little bit last week while you weren't here about what we could possibly do. There's a lot of options.
Rock of Love is always great.
Rock
that's
of Love
long.
would be very funny.
Rock of Love would be
Yeah.
hilarious because Bret Michaels is so funny.
He's very funny. It's just such a shame that Supergroup was so perfect.
We
for
kind
this
of
show.
started this whole journey of like reviewing
Yeah.
media with the best.
The
thing.
best,
Yeah.
the best possible one.
Yeah.
What's the one that Tommy Lee's on? Supernova or something like that?
That's Rockstar Supernova.
What's that?
That was so they did Rockstar In Excess, where they try to find a new singer for In Excess. That was like an American Idol type of thing.
Okay.
And then they did another season where it was Rockstar Supernova, and it was to find a singer for Tommy Lee, Jason Newsted, and Gilby Clark's new band.
That might
Sick.
be.
That was called Supernova.
That might be it.
It would be good. I mean,
Gilby
it's a
Clark has
singing
come
show.
up on this show so many
So many
times.
times.
Gilby Clark, yeah. And yeah, it's like he's such a random dude. And also they got sued in the middle of the show.
Oh,
or
shit.
maybe at the end of the show, because their band name was Supernova, and then they got sued by a band called Supernova.
That's awesome.
So they had to change their band name to Rockstar Supernova. They just
More of
changed it to the
it's
name.
a Norm TV's
Yeah.
Norm
Yeah.
situation.
100%.
Or a
We-
melt
Yeah,
situation.
almost.
Yeah.
We have to change it to an installment of a video game.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Rockstar Supernova, just the name of the TV show. They had
So
to change their whole-
Rockstar
yeah.
Supernova
It's basically
on
like
TV.
it's Supergroup changing their name to Supergroup.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what.
Yeah,
it is.
Damocracy was taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if Damocracy was taken, there's Supergroup Damocracy. That's what it essentially is.
I mean, that might be an option. I think what's crucial to this setup also is series length. 'Cause I don't know if we want to be at this for 15 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's
7 seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's heavy duty. We got to go for limited series.
15 episodes of Rock of Love would really take it.
Unless we
toll.
bundle 2 episodes in one and
We could
shorten
bundle.
or whatever.
We
That'd
could
be
do
doable.
bundles.
Yeah, the 2-for-1 special.
So the Iguana Death Club.
Yeah,
fans-
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more.
We
We're gonna
haven't
do a shoot the shit in the Patreon
Yeah.
today. We're gonna talk about Coachella.
We haven't seen
And,
each other in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so
we
we're,
haven't. It's
you
been a
know,
little bit.
kind of catching up here.
We're gonna do a shoot the shit to catch up on the Patreon, so that will be more of that.
Yeah, sorry about
If
that.
you liked what just happened, get more of that.
That typically
Yeah.
costs you $5. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
But tonight we are going to be talking about an album by a band called Iguana Death Cult. The album is called Guns Out. JJ, I think you were the one that suggested this.
Yes. I am familiar with this band for a couple of reasons, but mostly because I don't know if either of you are familiar with the music festival in Austin called Levitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've followed them since around COVID because during COVID they did all these sessions and then they pressed them to vinyl and whatever. They've really become more than just a music festival, tastemakers in the world of psych rock and just alt rock and whatever, heavy shit too, for sure. But them and this band in particular, I think has played Levitation quite a few times and puts out records through Levitation's label and things like that. And so I was I liked the album art, and I was curious about the band because I had never heard them before. So I listened to the single, I Like It, It's Nice, and I was like, this is like right on Chad Street for us.
It is on Chad Street.
It covers like all three of our bases
Yeah,
in
it
a
does,
way that like not all the shit that we listen to does.
Yeah. I'd never heard of them before, but those Levitation sessions back in 2020 were really sick.
They were very cool.
Yeah, and this is like one of the first, and you're an album art guy, so I know why you chose, because it is a cool album art.
Being the resident album art hog.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
But yeah, this is like one of the first like surf-inspired psych rock bands that like I listened to this record front to back and like really enjoyed it and didn't like. There was just a couple things that I'll say later, but like right off the bat, the song "Guns Out," I was like, this is one of the best rock songs I've heard this year, maybe. Like that, like I'm on fire. Like it has this like weirdo freak funk like factor to it. Freak funk factor.
There you go. Triple F.
I didn't want to do triple F there, but I had to.
Yeah.
It has a freak funk factor.
I didn't know you were gonna,
down.
I didn't know you were gonna say it again.
I had to reiterate my point.
So anyways,
freak funk factor.
No, there's parts of this band that remind me of this band called the Murder City Devils. I don't know if you've
I've never heard of them.
But they're punky, but they like oddly have an organ in a lot of their songs.
Yes.
Which adds like this like weird 60s type of psych vibe to it. And I really dug that on the opener. And there's a couple songs on here that sound like straight out of like 60s Batman, like Lazarus.
Lazarus is awesome. I love when his voice comes in on Lazarus.
It's like Nick Cave playing Batman.
That's what I thought.
There's
or Dracula.
Swinging at Ghosts, there's a part like 3/4 of the way through where all the instruments cut out except for organ and drums, and it's like a ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense why it's in here, but I like it. It's nice. You know what I mean?
I like it. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. They have like cooler like melodic sections than you typically hear in this type of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I like it. It's nice. Like it starts out and it's very like Viagra Boys.
Yeah.
It has like that driving punky bass line. And even his vocal is like somewhere between like Joe Talbot and the guy from Pigs.
Yeah.
Like it has like that gruff Englishness to it, but there is like a talky Joe Talbot quality to it.
I did pick up, like, first listening to it, I picked up on Joe Talbot, and I was like, why can't Joe Talbot just sing more like this?
Yeah.
Like, why does it have to be...
Joe Talbot's the Viagra Boys guy?
No, that's the Idols guy.
Okay, you guys brought up both of the comparisons.
We're bringing up a lot of guys that are essentially the same.
They're guys that kind of look like us.
Kind of look like us. They've all got a similar vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I picked up on a little bit Joe Talbot, and then as I was listening to the record, I was like, who the fuck does this remind me of? Like this whole band, and especially the vocals, and it's Parquet Courts. I was like, they have this heavier Parquet Courts vibe, and I went back and listened to the last record. This is like their fourth record.
Yes.
I went back and listened to the last one, which is called Echo Palace, and they weren't really psych rock ish, like with at least that one. I'm not sure about the other two, but they were more indie rock. Like they sounded like Parquet Courts with a little bit more of an edge, like a little bit riffier. This one feels like they went straight into like the psych rock realm and kind
interesting
of
you mentioned Parquet Courts, because I was just thinking about them a week or so ago, and I was like, I can't remember a band that has disappeared quite the way Parquet Courts has.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But like we're talking about, like there are elements that are psych, there's elements that have like that Viagra Boys straightforward punkiness, but in a song like I Like It, It's Nice, the chorus that breaks out is
Yeah.
like so much more melodic and like musical than I'm used to hearing in this.
Yeah.
And that was the stuff on this record that like really worked for me. Like the riffs are cool and you're like nodding your head, but then it'll get to a section that like I wouldn't have thought this guy that kind of sound like you hear his voice and you're like there's a chance that we're 100% bridge troll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't go
Doesn't
full bridge
do it.
troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes more of like the knight that crosses the bridge.
Yeah.
Like the doofy knight that's like, oh, there's a troll. You know?
The vocals to me, because you guys both mentioned, I think that this band is like if like a psych rock band with like organ and I'm trying to think like maybe I can't whatever, I can't think of it right now, but like if they had a psych rock band had an orgy with like Viagra Boys and Idols a little bit, but like the vocals are like way less gross.
Yeah.
You know, because like there's especially with Viagra Boys, they kind of lean into like the booger hanging out of your nose factor.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm
this
a
isn't
fuck up.
Yeah.
this isn't quite they don't lean into the like, you know, I'm a bum type aesthetic as much, you know,
No,
which
and
I like.
I kind of do like that because I feel like that's becoming like since Viagra Boys got big, I feel like that's becoming a thing to like be a complete pile of shit.
Yeah.
know?
It's like
Yeah.
a step further than slacker rock.
Yeah.
It's like slacker, I'm a piece of
It's
pile of shit.
Slacker slacker BO rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like if you charted like somewhere like Pigs is here and Viagra Boys is here, and then like maybe like even like Piss Jeans sometimes
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
vocal, they're somewhere in that
Somewhere in there.
Bermuda Triangle.
They get to,
of
they're just a
dudes.
part of the group, you know.
Mystery Lights is the band I was thinking
Oh,
of because
yeah,
they use
yeah.
a lot of organ in their music, but they're way more like pop and they have like a proper singer in their band. But the organ shit in this music reminded me a lot of shit that I've heard Mystery Lights do.
Yeah, I've listened to Mystery Lights before. They're
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the organ stuff on this is really cool. Like, there's parts of it that are even krautrocky. Like, Low has a krautrock type vibe, and there's parts of it where he sounds like it'll sound like a B-52 song if it like kicked ass. He's like Fred Schneider if he like repoed your car.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, tell it to the judge, pal.
Yeah.
There's only a couple songs on this that I didn't love, but you guys keep bringing them up. Like I didn't love Low, Heavyweight, or Need a Friend. I felt like those were kind of like typical psych rock jams, you know? Like they're kind of based off of a riff that's like a little bit too crazy to really put your finger down on or like be that memorable. But typically with a psych rock band like this that just kind of feels like anonymous, you know, in a way, like you get way more of that. Like I can remember all of these songs. Like Supreme Leader,
Yeah.
really
I
fun.
wanna be
Yeah.
a sovereign leader.
That's a great song. Lazarus, Swinging It Ghost. Then like Reckless Running is like the one like really punky like you know, driving like rocker on
Yeah,
the
and
record.
but I really like Reckless Running because
Yeah.
it has a sing-songy, like almost like Ramones.
Yeah, the melody's so cool.
Yeah. I would agree with a couple of those songs. I think I liked Low more because that's the first time you kind of hear that more like krautrocky type thing. But there are a couple, I would say Heavyweight is one of them, where it does. Those are the only ones that form into just like psych rock, sameness that I can't really like call them out.
Yeah.
Though when I was listening to Heavyweight, I did think that they were stepping on Melt a little bit.
Well, you know.
Innervate, Obliterate, Heavyweight,
Yeah.
Masturbate.
Yeah.
Masturbate. Can that be the fourth
That's the
record?
sequel, yeah. Heavyweight Masturbate.
Masturbate.
It's a big,
Heavyweight
it's a big
slash
fat guy.
masturbate.
It's a sumo wrestler
With his
jerking off.
dick out.
Just a big dude putting down some work.
That'd be so funny. That'd be great.
Can't see it, but
Album
he's
cover.
doing
Yeah,
it.
Heavyweight /masturbate.
Masturbate.
You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Masturbate. Yeah, that's
It's
good.
like a sumo wrestler with like a hot dog in his hand, like coming out of space. No one knows what we're talking about.
Not at all.
Whatever.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, Reckless Running is definitely one of my favorites. I agree on Need a Friend. And I think a big one that made this stand out was the closer.
Yeah.
Deflated. Like, it sounds like a Blur song.
Yeah, it does. It's not like a big like grandiose ending, but I liked how it's the one time they switch it up. Like it probably would have worked better if it was like maybe right in the middle, you know, like as like maybe sort of an interlude or a break, but it does make it more memorable. That's the way they close the record.
Being the sequence hogs that we are, you know, it's
Gotta dock them a point.
Yeah.
See, I felt like, as you know, I'm gonna object as the other sequencing hog. I think it makes sense if you're gonna have that big of a stylistic shift to have it at the end. But now I'm thinking about it. It would help to break up some of that samey sameness if you got that breath earlier on.
You think you're gonna?
I rescind my objection.
Don't,
Your Honor.
don't comment. Don't declare.
Oh, dude, not DC.
We're going back to
Fontaine.
DC Fontaine.
But like his voice during that sounds so much like Damon Albarn to me, like an older, like especially the chorus section.
Yeah, there's definitely a Gorillaz vibe.
yeah.
So they're from the Netherlands. We didn't talk about the band at all, but they're from the Netherlands.
That's crazy.
Which I don't know what you are if you're from the Netherlands. What is that?
Is that Dutch?
Dutch?
Oh,
Is it
shit.
Dutch?
I don't know.
They're from Rotterdam or
You're
something?
far away. That's
Yeah.
all I know.
It feels
You're
like a band.
You're basically, well, no, never mind. I was thinking New Zealand. I was going to say you're basically Australian, but that's not at all.
They sound like they would be Australian.
They do, because
Yeah.
cool shit comes out of Australia.
A lot of good psych rock comes out of
Yeah.
Australia.
Dutch,
Dutch.
dude.
All right.
They're going Dutch.
Yeah.
They're going Dutch.
Yeah.
Off to Netherlands.
Down.
Yeah.
That's what it actually is.
That's what it makes me think of when
Yeah.
we're from the Netherlands. I'm like, wow, you guys are fucked up.
Yeah, dude, you've entered.
You guys
Sandman.
are-
You fucked.
You guys,
the Sandman.
Sandman, you have entered him. All right, should we CA it?
Yeah, let's rip a
let's do
CA.
it. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Cage, you weren't here last week, so you got to go first.
Sure, man, no problem. Doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I really liked this. I didn't have any expectation going in, but I did listen to I Like It, It's Nice, and I was like, you know, this really scratches a lot of the itches that IQMB as a whole has when it comes to music. There's a little something for Evan, a little something for me, a little something for Nate. You know, so I was like, damn, you know, if every song is like this single in some way, shape, or form, we got a crowd pleaser here. And it kind of was that. I mean, there were moments on this where I was like, damn, this might be one of my favorite records I've listened to all year. However, there are some like detractors, like the samey sameness of the jams and things like that. But in general, I like how tasteful they are with a lot of the elements that they use, like the vocal, for example, where they don't go mega gross.
Yeah.
They're not like, it's quite that much. You know,
Yeah.
you can't hear the loogies in his throat
Yeah.
when he yells or something like that. You know, not to say that I don't enjoy like intensity, but
You can't hear his acid reflux.
yeah.
The Pepsi AC at work.
Yeah. I don't need bodily functions in my music per se. So, but anyways, the music is really well written. I mean, it's performed really well. It's recorded really well. The look and the distribution of it is nice too. So I think I'm gonna settle and give this a 7.9 out of 10.
Oh wow! Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's a high one.
Yeah, I liked it. It's nice.
I'll go. Yeah, this really surprised me. Like, I just didn't expect like a psych rock band that just kind of felt like, you know, like I saw the cover and I was like, yeah, this will be cool, but like I'm just kind of, you know, nothing in this genre has like truly hooked me for a while, especially with like new bands. But yeah, I was like really impressed with just how much swag they had right out the gate with Guns Out. Like, that's such a fun song, and they kind of kept that intensity going. And yeah, there was even songs like I heard the first time I heard Lazarus, I was like, this is, you know, it kind of felt like too stoner maybe, but then after I listened to it, I'm like, no, that vocal is like awesome and so different. And they're not ever screaming, they're not ever doing like the guttural thing, like it just feels completely unique. It does remind me more like it feels like they have more indie roots than they do like with like psych rock. It doesn't feel like a band that has like formed in 2024, and they're like, our influences are King Gizzard and the Osees, just like that's it. It seems like they like MC5 or something like that. So it felt more rooted in classic rock too, which I liked. It's just a fun record, Those couple songs on there that I'm not like totally into, I'm gonna give them a pass. It's not the worst thing in the world to have 3 samey songs because, a lot of psych rock albums are just the same.
They could call
song.
the album samey.
It's also only 31 minutes.
It's only 31 minutes. Yeah, it is like easily digestible. So I was thinking a little bit lower. I'm gonna give it a 7.3.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
No, I also really like this. With psych rock bands, like this album avoids some of the things that I don't like about certain psych rock projects. And what I found impressive is like they have way more gears than your average psych rock band. Like they can sit there and hang on a cool groove or a cool riff, but then you get these like weird organ or synth sections. You get like a little more of the punky krautrock vibe, and then like with the closer you get like almost like a full-on indie track.
Yeah.
And the same with the vocals. Like he can do like the gruff sort of post-punky psych guy, but there are sections where I don't know if it's him singing or other people come in and sing, but there are like more melodic sections that are sung in ways that like I don't typically relate to with psych rock. There's a couple times where he's just like yelling a word over the riff that I'm like, now that's psych rock.
Yeah.
But there's way more like vibes, flavors, like sonics, that on this record than your average psych record. I agree that the 3 samey songs, that's when I'm like, okay, we can move on. But like you said, like stuff like Lazarus, stuff like Reckless Running, I like it. It's nice. One thing I didn't want to mention about I like it. It's nice. Very Right Said Fred vocal.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Like it sounds exactly like it when he's saying I like it. It's nice. But I like that. It's nice.
I like that too.
There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm thinking just a hair higher than Nate. I'm gonna go 7.4.
Wow. I didn't think I'd be the
leader, the
lowest. It's a 7.5.
It's
a 7.5.
That's a heavyweight masturbate. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's a heavyweight masturbate. Hell yeah.
Yeah, good. That seems very fair.
I think you would really like. I gotta listen to more of this band because now I haven't even looked.
I've heard
them.
that the last record was more like art rock.
Yeah, I feel like
punk.
you would really like the last record a lot because it's like it's not as fuzzy. It's like it feels more raw. Like the what is that Horse Girl record? Like how it doesn't have much. Like I mean, it's not as bare bones as that. But
I would
that
imagine.
is like,
but
that was like their guitars were just broomsticks. They didn't actually have anything.
Dragging them on the floor.
Yeah, my number 5 album of last
It
year.
was. Yeah. But yeah, I think you would like that. I have to listen to more of this record of this band though. I haven't even seen like a photo of them or anything.
They're a 5-piece. From what I saw in their Spotify photo.
And I think that they just added a former drummer from Brian Jonestown Massacre.
Oh, that's cool.
This is their Spotify photo.
Yeah, okay. That
It
seems
doesn't
about
really
right.
give you that good of a look,
No.
but there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys.
Completely unbiased here, folks. We're not even looking at them.
Guys that look like us.
Guys that look like us.
But they're from, where'd you say?
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
They're Dutch, dude.
They're
Dutch Rudders,
Dutch
dude.
Rudders.
This album came out on Greenway Records, which is the same label that puts out Frankie and the Witch Fingers.
Okay,
So
that makes sense.
It's that clocks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was reading that they
like
opened
this.
for them and like Jack White, the Osees. I think they've opened for.
Oh, okay.
They got the J-Dub rub.
They got
They
the
got the
J-Dub
rub,
rub similar to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
True.
mean, we're kind of in the same.
Same
Yeah.
realm.
He's.
Yeah.
I heard he's signing podcasts.
I would love it if he signed the
We're a
podcast.
third man podcast.
We get signed, and then 3 months later, they just like pull us into a meeting room. There's a projector behind him, just like plays a clip of us, just being like, "He sucks."
Jack White couldn't be more up his own ass.
Just arms folded, like
They ditch you two and not me, and it's just me.
he's been faithful this whole time.
Dude,
He's
you
seen him live 8 times.
You immediately rat on us.
Yeah.
Jack, no, it wasn't
I
me.
always said I liked your stuff.
I think your rapping's great.
I loved Ice Station Zebra.
They're like, well, we already have 3 of your episodes in the vinyl backlog, but once those are out, you're done.
You're done.
You guys are done. All right. It's a 7.5. It's a
heavyweight masturbate.
Heavyweight masturbate. Hell yeah. Let us know what you thought of it in the comments. If you listened to it, if you haven't listened to it, go ahead and check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Podcast clips, comedy skits, shirt, description, Patreon, bonus episodes, Sunday, shoot the shit, super group. Need I say more?
no
just word association.
Dude, when it comes to the end of the episode, I don't use anything.
It's kind of like an ink blot text.
It's just kind of like
Rorschach.
Can you just put it together without me saying anything?
Yeah.
All right, thanks everyone for watching. Suck with my band. Goodbye.